Here is something most people never hear. The partners you choose are not random. You think it is chemistry, attraction, a type. But beneath all of that, your nervous system may be searching for something older, something familiar. Attachment theory points to a difficult truth. The people you chase, your nervous system built a map of what love looks like, whether people stay, whether your needs matter, whether closeness feels safe or dangerous. That map was drawn in your earliest relationships, not because your parents decided your future, but because your first caregivers gave your brain its first definition of love. And until that definition is updated, you may keep mistaking what is familiar for what is right. Attachment theory was developed by psychiatrist John Bowlby. He observed that children are biologically driven to stay close to a caregiver. For a child, closeness means survival. Later, psychologist Mary Ainsworth has studied how children reacted when a caregiver left and returned. Her work helped identify secure, anxious, and avoidant attachment. Later researchers described a fourth pattern: disorganized attachment. These are not personality types. They are survival strategies. Your nervous system watched what happened when you cried, when you were afraid, when you needed comfort. If someone responded consistently, your body learned. People are reliable. Closeness is safe. If care was unpredictable, it learned. I have to work to keep love close. If emotions were rejected, it learned. I am safer when I need nothing. And if the person you depended on was also frightening, it learned. I need closeness, but closeness is dangerous. You did not choose these conclusions. Your body adapted. And those adaptations can shape not only how you behave in relationships, but who feels attractive to you. Anxious attachment often develops when care is inconsistent. A parent is warm one day and distant the next. The child cannot predict when connection will be available, so they become highly alert. They study tone, facial expressions, silence. They learn to ask, "Are you still here? Did I do something wrong? Do you still love me?" As adults, they may feel drawn to partners who are difficult to read. Someone intense at first, then suddenly distant. Someone affectionate, but unreliable. This instability can feel powerful. The nervous system may call it chemistry, but sometimes the intensity comes from uncertainty. Each time the partner returns, the relief feels like love. The unconscious belief is, if I can make this person stay, I will prove that I am worth staying for. So they overthink small changes. They ask for reassurance. They hold on more tightly, and the more they hold on, the more the other person may pull away. The old pattern confirms itself because their nervous system learned that love must be monitored. Avoidant attachment often develops when emotional needs are dismissed. The caregiver may be physically present, but crying is discouraged. Fear is minimized. Comfort feels unavailable. The child learns, my needs make people uncomfortable, so they stop reaching. They hide emotion. They become independent too early. As adults, they may choose emotionally distant or unavailable partners, relationships that never become fully vulnerable. Distance feels safe because it prevents exposure. And when someone emotionally available appears, they may suddenly lose interest. Not because that person is wrong, because real closeness activates the old fear. Now someone can see them, disappoint them, or discover that they have needs too. The unconscious belief is, if I do not need you, you cannot reject me. They are not avoiding love. They are avoiding the danger their body once connected with love. Some children grow up with critical or emotionally withholding caregivers. Praise is rare. Mistakes are remembered. Affection feels tied to achievement. The child learns, love is something I receive after I become good enough. Later, they may feel drawn to partners who are difficult to impress. Critical partners, cold partners, people who offer approval in small doses. A kind and accepting person may feel strangely unexciting, because love without performance does not match the original map. So the adult keeps trying. Be more attractive, more useful, less emotional, less demanding. And beneath all that effort is an old hope. If this difficult person finally chooses me, maybe I was always worthy. They are trying to rewrite an older story. Some children were not allowed to simply be children. A parent was overwhelmed, unstable, emotionally dependent, or always in crisis. The child became the helper, the listener, the peacemaker, the responsible one. They learned that closeness came through usefulness. As adults, they may feel drawn to people who need saving. Someone chaotic, wounded, emotionally unavailable, always struggling. Being needed feels like connection. But they may ask, how can I help them? Before asking, can they support me? The unconscious belief is, if you need me, you will not leave me. But a relationship built around rescue rarely becomes equal. One person becomes the caretaker, the other becomes the project, and love turns into exhaustion. Disorganized attachment can develop when a caregiver is both the source of comfort and the source of fear. The child faces an impossible problem. Move toward the person who protects you, but that same person may also hurt or frighten you. The attachment system says, go closer. The threat system says, get away. As adults, this can create intense push-pull relationships, deep longing, followed by withdrawal, strong attachment, followed by distrust. They may crave intimacy and sabotage it, fear abandonment, and fear being fully known. The unconscious belief is, love is where I go for safety and where I expect to be hurt. This is not a character flaw. It is a nervous system that never received a consistent answer to one question. Is closeness safe? Healthy love may not feel exciting at first. A consistent person does not create the same emotional spikes. They reply. They communicate. They do not make affection disappear. They do not force you to chase them. They do not need to be rescued. That steadiness may feel unfamiliar, sometimes even boring, but boredom is not always the absence of attraction. Sometimes it is the absence of anxiety. Your body may have learned that love comes with waiting, guessing, proving, fixing, winning. So when none of that is required, your nervous system may not immediately recognize the experience as love. Healing is not only about leaving unhealthy relationships, it is also about learning to tolerate healthy ones, to receive affection without earning it, to express a need without apologizing, to stay when calm feels unfamiliar. A new attachment pattern is built through repeated evidence. Someone stays, someone listens. Conflict does not end the relationship. A boundary does not destroy connection. Slowly, the map changes. Your childhood does not control every relationship you will ever have, but it can influence what feels familiar, what feels attractive, what feels dangerous, and what you believe you must do to be loved. Attachment theory does not tell you who you are. It shows you what your nervous system learned, and what was learned can be updated. So the next time you feel intensely drawn to someone, pause. Ask yourself, do I feel connected or do I feel activated? Does this person offer safety or do they recreate a pattern I already know how to survive? You are not doomed to repeat your first relationship. You are allowed to build a different map, one where love does not have to be chased, earned, rescued, or feared. And if you want to understand more about the hidden patterns shaping your mind, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.